Alrighty, howdy, howdy, hey, peeps. It is Wednesday, December 4th, 2024, and we have schmarbles to get through. Totally normal event. Nothing too out of the ordinary. No sign of controversy. No sign of timing and scoring discrepancies to go around. Wouldn't you say, Madman? Everybody say hi, Madman.
Oh yeah, hi.
Yes. Yeah, we have a half pipe, and stuff happened, and we're gonna get into that because I'm still learning how numbers in math work, and apparently so's JMR. But for the time being, there are still marbles, and they still go wee, wee, wee down a half pipe. I love the half pipe. This, I need this in every marble league. Is that a?
I think we can go at like 2 to 3 years without half pipe in between.
Because we had it in
Chase.
20.
It happens once in a blue moon.
Yeah, because we haven't had it since 2020. As far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
And then it was like 2018, 2017.
2020 was also strange.
Yeah, because didn't the Minties win that one?
The Rangers did.
Let's go! How did the Rangers do this? I've been living under a rock since 2023. That's why I haven't gotten around to this Cat Cafe video. I have the footage, just no video. But what became of the Rangers? How many golds do they have through 2 events? Do they have like 5?
What?
Oh, the Rangers. How many medals do they have?
-2.
Damn, more than the Thunderbolts still. All right, let's just dive into the half pipe. If my Google wants to load, because my Google's been having a time and a half.
Discord stream.
Uh-oh. Better not give me all right. 9 seconds in before pausing. We did it. New record. I just can't get over how clean all of these graphics are. The logo is, I mean, you can eat off of that thing. It is so clean. The Glacier logo. Oh, I never know. Is it a is it a tessellating pattern? I didn't notice that.
What
Oh, we have a Cobalt's Madman. Say hi, Madman.
He who flares.
He who flares. Who's the team in the brilliant blue? It's the Flares.
It's the solar flares.
All right, now we got a nice little symmetry going on. We got the possum far left corner, Pesky dead center, and then me
dead
in the bottom.
And dead inside.
I need to add the valley to the lower part. Valleys can be Germa. Valleys can be Germa. That is all the Germa we're gonna get.
Yes.
But perfect timing, because we were just talking about how the logo says trans rights, and
yes,
the iceberg tessellates. I think that if you just fit all of them snug together, it tessellates. I think Tim Ritz is gonna have to talk about that. This seems, we could just 3D print like 50 of these, see how they tessellate.
Okay. Thesaurus, Dinosaurus, using the first part of his name.
Yes. A YouTuber with the name Thesaurus does no words. One would hope. Yeah, I should be streaming this to all y'all. You can't see it. I forgore. Yep. Like you even said I should be sharing it in the chat. Alright, thank you for that.
If you go to Raldo, it literally says he's chilling.
Oh, did Valley do it again? Yeah, Valley did it again. Raldo being chilling. I one day I will learn Mandarin. I have to master English first.
One day, Mandarin will learn how to use Mandarin.
For real.
Tangerine just learned Mandarin.
Yeah, Tangerine learned Mandarin. So much. I'm just about done with the script for the unqualified teams. But like every time it's like, okay, I'm just about done. It's like, nope, new material. Up, here we go. Another paragraph to the Ranger section. 5 more pages to the Cobalt.
I still have a job though.
I mean, there are a lot of people with jobs still, and a lot of these coaches, a lot of these members do not have jobs anymore. Pesky, I know you must be thrilled about no thunderstorm.
Oh, you betcha. I'm pretty sure that the only reason Thunderstorm got fired is because I literally, on my knees, pleaded to Yelly himself, fire Thunderstorm.
Like, actually, that was the only thing. Gotta just... Please fire Thunderstorm. And now they are gone, so...
We're going to use our wrath and completely destroy everybody and win the Marvel League.
X to doubt, fam. Thunderbolts are gonna go nowhere just with the completely different coach. They on that Mike Vrabel experience right now. Sorry to say.
Hey,
the team primary segment can just be meh. Unfortunately, it can't be meh. Because some unmeh stuff happened.
They decided to go.
I'm afraid for the Cobalt section.
Dog, especially since it's the first. Oh my god.
It's the first one.
Oh my god, it is actually a page and a half. I know I joke about stuff being stuff, oh my god. No, it is like 500 words. I actually don't have it pulled up because I closed it, but let's see if my Chrome doesn't want to die right now. Chrome wants to die. Let me freeze frame on the Minty Maniacs, because their cheerleaders for Mint Mobile have been the only good thing about them.
The funny thing is that the Minty Maniacs, despite not even being in the Marvel League, have more screen time than the actual hosts of the Marvel League.
For real. I mean, that's what happens with the Gliding Glaciers. And I've said it a bajillion times. If we could have the Gliding Glaciers host without the Gliding Glaciers actually being here, I'd be all for it. I'd be all for it.
This is why we have a dual host, is because the Gliding Glaciers are so irrelevant that they needed a team that's at least somewhat more recognizable to also host. Because
exactly.
Money.
Exactly. But the Minty Maniacs were not bailed out of relegation because Mint Mobile was the host. That decision was made long before, just because JMR didn't think they were going to get around to a showdown, which the only team it seemed to help was the Blackjacks. And
harm the Cobalts.
it really
okay.
did. The Cobalts harmed themselves. That really no team got oofed. Of course, if you want to slice it and dice it with the qualification being in groups, it would still be the Cobalts qualifying, because they would put the Cobalts in a quote-unquote randomly assigned group to make it so they will look like they qualify. But first top half finish ain't good enough. 316 words out of 2,400
for the Cobalts.
For the Cobalts, so an eighth of the words thus far. And it is a page and a half. It is a page and a half.
Love that.
I need to finish the Mellow Yellow Thunderbolts.
Mellow Yellow is a team that exists.
Minties and the Rojo Rollers could use some more.
If you want, I can write the Thunderbolts.
If you want to just scream about some Thunderbolts, then sure.
Almost Control-C, Control-V, urinating trees, reaction to the Titans in the 2017 playoffs.
Pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much it. Like, Turtle Sliders could also use some beefing up, but the majority of the video thus far is Cobalts and O-Rangers.
Good.
The copium.
What I say for Cobalts was 300 something. Cobalts was 316. 316 for the Cobalts. O-Rangers 384. Which doesn't account for time that well, because the first part of the Cobalts just says stifled laughter, and then like maniacal laughter, and then like halfway through the O-Rangers, it is uncontrollable sobbing. So that's good. Anyway, 28 seconds into the video, 17 minutes into the stream. This is as good as it gets. This is truly a stream of all time.
Switch game here, folks.
You need to do a callback to the 2022 rooting video where you're like absolutely distraught over Russell Wilson and just like cut to a shot of capital G trying to burn the Rangers jersey.
Yeah. Dang, I completely forget about the year 2022.
Boom, callback.
Yeah, I am all right with Russell Wilson riding in Stiller's Nation. Stiller's gone to Bowl.
Of all the teams who I thought would have had 9 wins this season at this point, it would have not been the Steelers.
No, Steelers always get a 500 record. That's just death taxes and Mike Tomlin never having a losing season. Never once had a losing season.
If the Twins didn't win a playoff game like 2 years ago, then the Steelers would have had a winning season for every year in my life, and the Twins would have never won a playoff series in my life.
Yeah, that is just Minnesota sports for you. That is just Minnesota sports.
Thank goodness I'm not a Vikings fan.
Oh yeah, no, they're gonna check down on 4th and 8 to Daniel Jones. We got the Mint Mobile. Love this stuff. Love this stuff. It is the cutest thing ever. Gotta make sure they get reception.
Minty's chant.
What's the Minty's chant?
Everybody say.
How do you feel about the Minty's
Thank you,
chant?
Phoenix, for being goated.
What do you say? Who's the
Thank you,
team in the
Phoenix.
brilliant green? It's the Minty Maniacs. Something, something,
How do we feel about the
something,
new chant?
something. Minty Maniacs. Yeah, and here they go with the
love
demo
Minty.
run. All Minties.
Where's
like
the
the new
Santa
chant?
spot?
And
Where's the
not a
Santa
bad
spot?
run for the fact that they only get one run and they're the only team. Should have been. Yeah, should have had the Santa squad on there. See what this looks like with 2 teams.
Yeah.
And a furry. Yeah. Why is there a furry in my JMR video? The Wolfpack are here, Momokai.
Wolfpack is right there.
Yeah,
And
Wolfpack
There
is
are
right
actually
here.
3 hosts this season: the Wolfpack, the
And
Minty
CCE.
Maniacs, and the Gliding Glaciers. 3309. Damn, they actually did really good.
Yeah, they cooked. That would have been an
one of the best
okay
runs
time,
of the
but
day.
again, there was not another team on it because so much of Halfpipe is strategic, pushing and shoving other opposing team members across the line first. That's why Balls of Chaos and Team Primary got in that scuffle they did back in, what was that, 2016, 2017?
2018.
2018? Okay, close enough. So it was 2018. Oh, qualifiers. That was the qualifiers, because Team Primary
Team Primary
didn't qualify. That was that
qualify.
whole Momary chicanery.
You guys lost to the Limers?
Imagine losing to the
Chicanery?
Limers. Yeah, so
No comment.
absolute moment, iconic moment, 2018 qualifiers, Balls of Chaos against Team Primary, go to fisticuffs. Wasn't that the same one with the relay, or was that 2017?
Relay, they didn't fight in the relay. That was the fans storming the field because of refs. That was 2017. And then they also did a kerfuffle in the curling.
2019?
The
qualifiers.
kerfuffle and B kerfuffle. Yeah, that was it, the 2019 one. And Greg's like, oh,
And
by
then
the way, the Green
the
Ducks
Team
have
Primary
qualified.
have fought 4 times in the stand.
Now they scrappy. They scrappy.
Yeah, people talk about how the Limers fans are crazy. The Team Primary fans literally picked a fight with 2 other fan bases
Yeah.
and the refs.
All right. Momokai stealing the words right out of my mouth. Everybody shut up. It's Team Momo. Team Momo time.
And Glaciers.
And the Glaciers there. I mean, I guess they're kind of
And
like
the Glaciers are
hosting.
here.
Yeah, no, this is either we.
I found this iteration of Halfpipe kind of boring because like the other ones there was so much contact. This one it's just like you drop in and then that's kind of how you end up.
I like.
No, there was
Halfpipe.
plenty of contact in some of these
I
heats.
love Halfpipe.
Just not
It-
to the same like 2020 like it was like a full on brawl and like 2018
Yeah.
there was so much like space to like
Halfpipe is one of my
whack. This one
favorite-
is just kind of like you drop in and then it's just synchronized. So I don't know. In my opinion, it wasn't the greatest Halfpipe we've seen. I'm not saying it was horrible, but there was stuff to be left right out of words.
Yeah,
Halfpipe
no,
is like one of my favorite events.
yeah, no, I love Halfpipe because we, and see, look at it, Team Momo all the way to the top, getting great time.
I care about
Is
the
Team
Glaciers.
Momo, and I mean it makes sense that you don't want to have too much contact down the stretch because you want to be, you know, pushing, shoving everyone else. You want to stay toward the back. You don't want to catch up just to lay contact. onto them.
Actually surprised Team Momo did pretty well here, because the last time in Halfpipe, there was an entire like controversy inside of the Momo fan base that like a Momo member shoved another Momo member down the track, and their entire team was infighting after that.
Damn! Imagine controversy in Halfpipe. Oh, here's some furries. We got ducks and wolves.
A Wooga.
Wooga. Now that's for when Team Galactic's on screen. This is just a woo.
Ooh.
Woo. And yeah, ducks not a great run on run 1.
413.
You want to get at least 12. 13 is pretty much a medal, as we've seen. But yeah, 32 on both. That is hype stuff. Oh, we got who we got? Or is that me joining?
What?
Oh, I just had
lagged out like crazy.
Okay. That is me. That is me.
I was like, is it something on my end just wrong? Everything just froze. Oh no, it's Dino.
Yeah, it is my
Dino
Chrome. Uh-oh.
You use Firefox.
Uh-oh.
Firefox is better.
I might. Uh-oh.
Welcome to the run of being bad.
Yeah, the run of being bad, known as this stream. We get that nice 2 frames a second, going from a live stream to a PowerPoint presentation. Oh Lord. Okay. I think everything's getting good.
Knock on wood.
It's like an N64 game.
Woo!
Yeah. The average speeders since 2018 can still continue to not know how to do the half pipe.
Yeah, all they know is speed.
And then there's the blackjack.
All they know is speed. What do you expect? Yeah, and the blackjacks. Are the
And Royal.
Are the blackjacks smaller than normal? I'm seeing.
They're the savage. They're like, I saw the blackjacks first. They're normal size. The savage speeders are just like on average bigger than most teams.
Is that why they get so they get so much speed? Because they're just slightly beefier, slightly stockier?
Yeah, they are. Rapidly is one of the biggest marbles there is.
I'm the biggest marble.
I think actually the biggest marble
I'm the biggest marble.
is Green Eye. Green Eye is by far the biggest marble. Like,
Green Eye.
In person, Green Eye was like, there was no other one bigger than Green Eye.
I have a Green Eye. Like a Green Eye marble.
Who's the team in the brilliant green? It's the cat's eyes.
Green Eyes.
It is amazing how many of these heats just did not matter in the slightest in the long run. Like blackjack speeders, ooh-wee. Like, okay, they're not gonna be slow. They're called speed.
5th and 6th.
All right, here we go. Jungle Jumpers, Balls of Chaos. The team who I predicted to take dead last in this event, Jungle Jumpers. I mean, Balls of Chaos can do whatever they feel like, but they get.
Yeah, they won Halfpipe in 2018, so
3550.
Yeah, no, that is a solid time. It is because of that trailing marble getting almost 12.5 seconds. And then their second run, I do believe somehow even going to be better.
Yeah. No, their second run is 32 because they got 33 the first run. So
okay.
Just a slight bit worse, but still like better than the average run.
And definitely better than the Balls of Chaos. And again, it's that trailing marble,
Balls
just
of Chaos
like
got in with an asterisk 4th, but 5th in this event. So
yeah,
it didn't do horrible.
All right, so that's pretty all right for the fact that I also didn't predict the Balls of Chaos from doing that well. My predictions theme back to the last.
What were your predictions so I can tally them up?
Green Ducks, Team Momo, Chocolatiers.
That's your first mistake.
And then Wolfpack, Razzies, Jumpers, and Dead Last. Jumpers, actually, I said 20th. 16th.
So,
20th?
I know. I knew there was 16. I was like, don't say 20. Said 20 because numbers are hard, as we are about to see.
If that's the case, does that mean
with the updated results, Kimchi actually got 2 podium spots dead on with the Flares and the Ducks.
Damn. And Momo. Momo was close. Glacier, CCE, and the Speeders. That is also pretty all right. But, Maple, what are you saying?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
I can't remember.
My predictions were close, but none were dead on. I had the Jumpers on the podium, so I'll take that.
I think I was saying that I overall predicted Chocolatiers take last.
Yeah, that is a pretty solid prediction.
If I just flipped Galactic and the Chocolatiers, I would have gotten them correct, but no.
And I forgot
also the Bumblebees.
Put in an,
yeah, Bumblebees and Razzies.
Event.
Yeah. Well, Friday's bobsled. And seeing the Patreon, not the Patreon, but the
Twitter.
Yeah,
oh man. Oh man. See, this is the first mistake.
Smaller one.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't want to be.
Yeah, you wanted a member of the Hornets to be good at Halfpipe. Nobody remember 2020.
I was like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah, Bonk is like, and then some of this Midwest moment just gonna scooch right past you, right? Seeing them, that was almost a collision.
There's a little bit of a shove there. So it was more like a
2, 3.
Northeast. Oh, get out of my way. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
the best moment of Ty's career there.
Yeah, obviously there were discrepancies with timing and scoring and all that. But provisionally, as the times are laid out here, what was the worst run? Because this Bumblebees run with the whole bonking and forgetting that you're supposed to go slow and not fast, and being quite possibly the fastest. Like, would have probably been every other marble to the finish line had they not bonked into their own teammates.
It was Galactic. Nope. It was the Chocolatiers with the 30-64. Nope. The Snowballs with the 30-39. Oh god.
That is a Snowballs moment. Yeah, what a heat to end this event on.
Even worse, 29-72 from the Wolfpack.
Damn.
Talking about, sorry, I had to do something else for a bit.
The worst run of the day was the Wolfpack with a 20-72. There was two teams who got 29 runs. Were the Glaciers and the Wolfpack.
I gotta say it. This color combination, gorgeous.
Between the hazers and the solar flares.
Yes,
one of these teams
gorgeous.
Ended up winning a medal. It's not the one who you think.
Bruh, yeah. One of these teams ended up with a silver. The other one took dead last. Put your picks in there. You got 50-50 shot.
That's just the theme of this year. A team did this, but it's not the team who you think.
It really is.
I did exactly what you think.
It really is. So that frame rate, by the way, is not me. That was just the video. For whatever reason, dropped to like 15 FPS. Looking like watching the video through a blender. Yeah, so this is totally a normal heat, right? Nothing out of the ordinary.
The next heat.
Nothing unforetold. Solar flares, pretty alright. Pretty alright. Got a 12 there. That's what you want. 32, pretty aight. Pretty alright.
Here it comes the rivalry moment.
And then here comes this. And I haven't looked at the timing of scoring. Like, I haven't seen this heat since since I watched it this morning. Because the solar flares did very well on this. They almost had the back three farther back than the hazers third.
Yeah.
But it did get a little contact, a little bump. Like, hey, you're not getting behind me. No, you're getting. You ain't doing nothing, man. And
look at the one hazer. It's just like
actually
going.
The front hazer is going. Wah! 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 And this is the one that is going to absolutely kerblunk the ref. See, that is why I think the timing error happened the way it happened. Everyone was so focused on the ref getting donked. Yeah, and it was the lead hazer on that. The one going out of control.
Both of the hazers aimed for the ref.
Yeah, aiming for the ref. They're both so out of control. Yeah.
I think that's really funny.
With a run like that.
Hazers versus...
With a run like this, you can see how the hazers didn't get the 9th they said that they got originally. But yeah, both hazers. What is with the hazers? They did this during the qualifiers. They took out the ref.
Had a nickel.
You know, if I had the nickel every time the hazers took out a ref in the Halfpipe in 2024, I've had 2 nickels. Like that is weird. They have some gripe. Error happened because bro was concussed.
No, it's because of they're still upset about reverse starting order.
Bruh, that was 2021. Let it go. Let it go.
That's what hazers should do.
I said they did it because of Midnight Bay Season 1.
That's even further back. Ref owed hazers some money.
That was before.
They have it out for the ref for whatever reason. And yeah, that is why the scoring got messed up. We had some instant CTE, instant Trevor Lawrence action.
Yeah, we can just say for lore reasons that the real reason the hazers got dead last in this event because they were disqualified for actively trying to hit the referee. And
nah, the real reason the hazers got last was because they choked. I mean, those are two.
Sportsmanlike conduct, targeting, hazers.
Those are two pretty not good runs. So yeah.
I like how the solar flares are like checking up on the ref, and meanwhile the hazers are just like
all wherever. Yeah, the hazers are like the flares are like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?
You okay?" Yeah.
They're just kids. They're just
hazers
kids.
are the villains of the 2024
This is
Marvel
like the most This is probably the craziest thing they've ever seen because they're like kids.
Now, Misty,
they're so young.
Misty hit him with that chin check, lowered the shoulder, dropped the elbow. You seen the thumbnail I put out? Right?
This is a very
If my screen doesn't want to die, we got Misty out here with the steel chair, laying the people's elbow down to the referee. Solar Flare's like, dang, dude, you all right? Got that?
You okay,
Tua Tunga Vailoa. Got that Julian Edelman,
sir,
right?
Sir?
Cause
Trevor Lawyer.
Cause no, you know, when you're a player in the NFL, your job is to play NFL football. You want to be out on that field. So if you think you're concussed, no, you're not. If you're the player, because you want to play. But you got, you know, the personal trainers out there whose job it is to make sure that the players do not die from head injuries. So, this is a story that Julian Edelman said, and it might have been from Danny Amendola, but I want to say it was Julian Edelman saying this, that the trainers would come up, and if they think you're concussed, they'll ask you one of two questions. What day is it? Or where are you? Like, what stadium are you in? So, is either Edelman or Amendola, wide receivers for the Patriots. One of them just gets an absolute blast, like literally seeing stars, kind of like what those refs doing right here. Trainer comes up, hey, where are you? Sunday! That is what that ref happened. Yo, where are you? Oh, Wednesday. Like, nah, you are in nondescript Glacier Stadium.
The clip of Daniel Jones from a few seasons ago, like when he got absolutely blasted, and he's like walking back to the sidelines, and he just like dies.
The video of Mason Rudolph, when you can see the light go out of his eyes. And like they had to unscrew the face mask. And you know, if the NFL wouldn't absolutely kill me because I had a 5-second clip up, I totally would. But there is the video from a few seasons ago. Mason Rudolph was the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers for a hot beat, played the Ravens, rolled out. I think he completed the pass too, but rolled out and threw a pass downfield. He's looking downfield to see if the pass gets caught. Gets a Ravens shoulder to the chin. Head jiggles, and you can see the light just go from his eyes. He says, night, night. That is what happens to the ref. Although Greg did say that the ref was fine and actually more amused than anything.
Like laughing at injuries, be like,
yeah, it's like, dang, it happened again. I think that's the same ref from the first time, because it was the near side ref. It was the near side ref, but it's like, okay, the hazers are gonna be here. Let me go to the far side so they don't run into me. Still gets run into. Commentary like the referee looks bemused after that one. Man just had 15 years taken off his life. Got that instant CTE. Misty come through like Vontez Burfict with the steel chair. That ref is going to have a Super Bowl ring in 3 years. That's what that means.
Thank you, ref, for your service.
The Kansas City. I'm having a stroke. Said the Kansas City Chiefs.
Blah. Yeah, for sure. See, that's why everyone got It was just such a distraction. No one was even paying attention to these numbers. To
the score, yeah.
All of this does not look right because there is one tail hazer.
No, it was the first heat that got messed up.
The first heat got messed up.
It was first heat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Gonna have to go back here. And again, gonna get into this because that's all that the Reddits are talking about. Okay, so we should have the tail for the flares with the fastest, or the slowest time, rather. But yeah, it is this pack right here that these two hazers come across at the 9-second mark. These two solar flares come across at the 10-second mark, as you can see right about here. That is 10 seconds past. You got the 3 solar flares to whom it pertains on the track still past 10 seconds. Yeah, flares absolutely cooked. And then
yes,
12, 6, 5. I mean, that is some next level cookery out here. And there we have the 9 seconds going to the solar flare.
10.2 and 10.75. So M2 and M3 were swapped.
Yes. So these two should have gone to the hazers. These two should have gone to the flares. Meaning,
which would have given them
an extra second. An
entire extra second.
As the one Reddit comment says. And yeah, very, very correct. Very keen on that. JMR up in these comments saying that we're on it. The results are going to be corrected. Wonder if Greg is going to mention it. Definitely going to have some graphic
probably
on it. That the
new
times, because this could have major implications if the steeplechase, also E2 last year, may or may not being correctly scored, incorrectly scored, may or may not have given some teams some extra points.
Allegedly.
Some teams might have been robbed of an extra point that would have had some major implications toward the final, because
it's probably nothing.
All of a sudden, this scoring difference is significant, the user writes, because it appears that with the times corrected, the solar flares would have finished second instead of 6th, while the hazers would have finished dead last instead of 9th.
Hazers moment.
Hazers country, let's ride. The ride never ends.
Never stops.
Absolute pain and a half. But let's get through quite possibly the 2 heats of all time. Like, literally nothing changes. Well, of course, stuff changes because there are 4 teams with times that didn't have times previously. But in terms of, like, the grand scheme of things, the grand podium, you already seen it. Like, there was nothing that any of these teams added to the anythingness of anything. Though we did mention green eye, blue eye, some eye. Chocolatiers were trash. And I mean, it's a Chocolatiers. But that was leave it to Red Eye to be the best member on their
because
heat.
Of the hazers being the hazers, the Chocolatiers are elevated from a solely 1 point to a solely 2 point.
Yes.
Standard.
Yeah, it is incredible how the Chocolatiers are moving. Okay, so we have the splash down. Red Eye up in the front. Blue Eye taking a sweet, sweet time. But the rest of the team is too far down. Did get a 9 and a 10. Almost a 13 from Blue Eye.
Why did I love taking the Chocolatiers back in 2022?
So much for that Chocolatiers Podium, Jumpers anti-Podium. If I had it swapped, that would have been something different. And then Snowballs and Galactic. What would you expect from this?
Wompity wompity.
Wompity wompity. What a way for this event to end. Like, on the most sour brown note.
This wasn't the final heat. There's one more heat.
But, yeah. Final run. This is the final heat.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Only went up to 8.
The heat that nothing happened then.
Yes, no, the heat I. Because here comes the O-Rangers against the Cobalts. Heat out. Yeah, this is...
Also known as Heat I don't want to be here anymore.
Heat I don't want to...
This heat is like the
Heat
one
I
heat
want to cry.
in speed skating in the Winter Marvel League special where it's the Snowballs and Balls of Chaos just fighting with each other to go slowest.
Yeah. This one is the Snowballs and Galactic fighting for each other, trying to get the fastest. This is a tank bowl. They're trying to get Arch Manning.
Who?
Peyton Manning's nephew. Their family is hype, but their naming conventions leave a lot to be desired, because Archie Manning was a quarterback back in the 80s when the Saints were the Aints, when the Saints were very bad because the West, they were in the NFC West, because that makes sense, with the Falcons, the Niners, and the LA Rams. That division was just all Niners, all Rams, especially when the Niners had their Joe Montana dynasty. The Saints were unwatchable. They're called the Aints. That was Arch Manning as quarterback. So he has three sons. He has Cooper. Yeah, that was Archie Manning. He has Cooper, Peyton, and Eli. Cooper...
Cooper the middle child?
Probably. Yeah. So Peyton, Cooper, Eli. And Cooper was a wide receiver. And he was a redshirt freshman at Tennessee. So he was the number one target for quarterback older brother Peyton, right? Through high school. Goes to Tennessee. Goes to practice like, dang, my arm kind of tingly. I should go to the doctor. Goes to the doctor as like, yeah, your neck isn't built like a neck's supposed to be. So if you take a hit, you could be paralyzed from the neck down at best, or dead at worst. And he's like, okay, I guess I should probably not play football. Doesn't play football.
Doesn't he go to, like, advertisement?
So Cooper has a son named Arch, named after his dad. And Arch is the quarterback / backup quarterback at Texas, at them Hook'em Longhorns. And is, quite frankly, insanely goated, like very hype quarterback. And Peyton has a son named Cooper, named after Peyton's brother. So there's 2 Arches and 2 Coopers in that family tree. So it can be kind of confusing.
That's not confusing.
Not confusing at all.
This is the marble content you all.
This is the marble content. We're talking about the Manning patriarchy.
Manning family.
And why was I even talking about? It's because Team Galactic and the Snowballs are on screen and nothing's exciting. All right, because they're both tanking to get Arch Manning in the 2025 Marble League draft.
Let me look at the updated standings that Mad made.
Oh no, I'm not gonna like this one bit. I have it pulled up. I had it pulled up before the stream, and it quite frankly ruined my day. So this is again as it stands with the scoring. Jumpers on top. We get this nice green podium. We gotta enjoy it while it lasts. Because
they're gonna
retcon this.
They're gonna Brazil 2003 hand the trophy over in the next event.
Yeah, they're gonna miss universe. The silver.
They're gonna do the La La Land Moonlight.
Yeah. Which is only a bummer to Momo because they don't get the bronze. So we're gonna get this.
I don't want any of y'all whining about like fourth is saying fourth is the worst.
Wait, one thing I do want to point out with this podium is because of the ice blocks in the podium, all the marbles look like they're photoshopped onto the podium.
They do. It is the lighting.
The lighting does not serve it justice.
No, it's like the one Matt Pat photo where we get the matte ping from.
Yes, the matte.png.
Yeah, and it looks fake.
With the finger, it looks fake. Like you see the actual picture, and you're like, that's
because we've seen it out removed from the context and bouncing around.
So
yeah, 1,000 times. And going back to what I said at the top of the hour, this is a tessellating shape.
Oh, it is. It is. Oh.
Tim Ritz, absolutely mathematical mind there.
I just noticed that the blue is also a glacier. Damn.
I do like.
Out of college. Just letting me know it's like they line up, right?
If you look at the white and then the blue, they both form glaciers.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
It looks like the white is upside down on the right side, but it's actually the blue is right side up.
Yeah.
I just came up with the wildest theory.
All right.
The cobalts are called not the cobalts, Cobalt, right? Oceanics are jokingly referred to as the Titanics, right?
Mm-hmm.
They stopped qualifying in 2021, the same year that the Gliding Glaciers started in the league. So, Titanics,
Glacier.
It's a dumb joke.
Oh.
Yes.
Who let Possum cook? Yes. Who let Possum cook?
I don't know.
Did the glaciers sink the Oceanics? Big if true.
I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but who knows?
Anyways.
Yeah, next event.
The glory of a jungle jumper's gold medal.
Yeah, the glory of
a.
Oh my god. This is what I get for saying the jumpers were gonna get dead last. They read the press clippings, and like, nah, nah.
Like,
so we've never had the Oceanics and the Glaciers in the same league before.
Nope, it's because the Oceanics are trash.
And again, the Glaciers were in 2018 qualifiers, and the Oceanics went on to almost win the entire thing. So
yeah, because the Glaciers didn't qualify.
Yeah.
True.
And that was the old Glaciers.
Yeah, I'm
just saying.
I mean, you want to talk about you don't get to talk about the revolving door of members.
The ship of Theseus.
Ship of Theseus. Thunderbolts should just have Theseus as a coach and just and get rid of him after like halfway through the event or halfway through the season. So this is how it's shaking up.
Where's Coach Supercell?
This is how it's shaking up.
Actually, no. I think Sisyphus should be the Cobalt's coach.
Yeah, that would check out. So Jungle Jumpers still get that gold, which I deserve. First gold since 2019 something. Greg said the year.
Biathlon?
Surfing.
I think it was biathlon.
Surfing.
Reminder that the first ever Indigo Stars medal was surfing.
Hey, reminder that the Solar Flares' first ever medal was 2024 Halfpipe.
They don't even get the.
They said that they are fixing it. I'm not sure if they're gonna get a redo of the podium in its actuality. Which, sorry, Momo. Someone said that Momo's gonna get a bronze in bobsled to make up for it. Now they win in bobsled. Momo win in bobsled.
Would be the greatest redemption story of the time. Because remember what happened last time in like a main Marvel League, the bobsled was an event.
I really don't.
Can another team get injured so that the Cobalts can join them?
Literally, Mo Mary was caused by bobsled.
Because altitude sickness or something.
Altitude sickness and a concussion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So dang.
Also, I'd like to point out that the last bobsled event that was run in Winter Marble League Special, none of the top 3 are in the Marble League.
In the Winter Marble League Special? Yeah. Hazers are there. Hazers are there.
What?
Didn't
in the event bobsled.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant overall. My bad. I can't. Yeah. Bit preoccupied by something else. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. So maths adjusting for the flares and the hazers. The flares get that silver. Let's go, solar flares. And we need the golf clap.
He who
flares. It took the flares two events to get their first. Oh no, that's the wrong one. That's what I was gonna queue up for what I was about to say. So, 2 events. I mean, kind of like Team Plasma getting the gold in their second event. Solar Flares get a silver second event. Let's go. First medal took like a year. Their first time making it. 2 events, something that took the Cobalts. I mean, when they get that silver?
I think event 5? Was that, wait, what event was, bro. What event was water race again? Which
water
number
race was
that?
6. Okay, I have it here. Azure got
Okay.
6 in the water race, and then they got
Oh, they got silver in the water race.
silver in the water race and silver in
silver
precision
in
slalom.
Precision slalom.
Event 10.
The event of all time.
The 31st of August, 2016 was the last time the Cobalts got a Marble League medal. And here you go. Oh, yeah, and so what we say, Jungle Jumpers?
It was surfing.
The last event was
Summer Biathlon.
The other event of all time.
Surfing 2019.
Yes, Summer Biathlon and Surfing, event 14 of 2019. Last time the Glaciers had a Marble League gold.
The Glaciers.
What'd I say? Did I say the Glaciers?
The Jungles. Or Junglers.
There's things that I said the Glaciers. I usually never say the Glaciers. I usually never talk about the Gliding Glaciers. But the Jungle Jumpers, first gold since 2019.
First medal since 2019.
Yeah, first medals in 2019, because they ain't been back here since 2019. So, pretty hype stuff. Does Jungle Jumpers is champions 2024? Anything could happen. I deserve it for all the crap that I've given them, talked about them.
Can you please roast the Cobalts? Please roast the Cobalts.
The dirt that I smeared on the jumpers. Should I unjinx the Cobalt? It's gonna happen.
Yes, please.
It's gonna happen.
Please.
So,
please unjinx them.
So here we have jumpers. That doesn't change. Solar Flares here. Green Ducks, Momo, Balls of Chaos, Razzies all drop down a step. So Momo does not get the bronze. They lose more than 1 point because of Metal Boost going burr. Green Ducks still get the bronze. Hazers.
Or now get the bronze.
Yeah, so
Green Ducks have a little bit less points.
Solar Flares,
Cats,
and Wolfpack don't. No, they also drop.
Cats.
And then Glaciers on down all gain a point because Hazers drop. So we're about to get a overall standings of all time, because instead of 10, Flares should have 20, and instead of 0, Chocolatiers should have 1, which brings their grand total thus far from 1 to 2. Hey, look, that is doubling their overall point total. Okay, that's huge.
Yeah.
Not a lot of teams can say that they're out here doubling their point total so far.
Yeah.
The Chocolatiers were like, look at us. We got 4th place in the qualifiers. We're so good.
The Solar Flares added
come into the first 2 points with 2 points.
So here's Momo. They still get good 20, point total. Although that means they drop a bit because it's 15 to 12.
They drop.
So they're
1 spot to 8. Let me pull up the
minus. Well, it'd be -3.
No, they dropped to 10.
Yeah, they dropped to 10. Right. So that's kind of huge right now, just because everything's still so kind of close together, and the Chocolatiers and the Snowballs. Hazers should be in 14th right now.
Yep.
Yikes.
Big yikes.
The grand
team like being 13th and 15th.
Although we're because they're.
Snowballs did have a bad start last year as well.
They're peeps out here with the mathematics. So they do the work for it. So this is
Here, I'll share a cleaner one that Madman made.
Okay, Madman does have the better ones, because I mean this is as good as grids get for.
Everyone say thank you, Madman.
Thank you, Madman. Do we get the? Do we get the?
Give me a second. I did an oopsie.
Okay.
And also, for all his hard work and being awesome, say thank you, Valley.
Yeah. Thank you, Valley.
Yeah. Everybody give Valley a hug.
I'm only human after all. I'm only human.
I'm only human.
And like,
I gotta add that to my playlist, dude.
I'm only possum after all. I'm only possum. So
after all, I'm just a possum.
Okay, that is a nicer looking graph that Madman did. It does also have trans colors, which is hype.
Yeah.
But this is this is as good as the Reddit formatting for charts goes. So thank you, Poker Face. Poker Face.
Oh, Poker Face is pretty cool. He's an alright.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Thank you, Poker Face.
Thank you, Poker. Everyone say thank you, Poker Face.
Dang. What is this comment? You know what they say, the hazers suck. All cap. That is, well, actually not all cap. Sentence or headline format rather. But that is spicy. I don't think they're bad. I just think they didn't have a good event. 14 events left. Still anyone's to take. Although,
yes. Hey, the Chocolatiers could get 14 golds.
Oh God! I'm not ready for these overall settings. So this is the point shakeup. Yeah. So the cat size and the wolf pack don't change a bit. Jumpers don't change a bit. Flares jump up for ducks with the bronze. Momo dropping off for the podium, which still time for 14 Momo golds. It's happening. Balls of chaos, Razzies drop, and then everybody out here gaining a spot, which doesn't really change a whole lot for the time being, except, going to these corrected overall standings. Guess who's up in the top spot? Guess who's here?
Run from it.
Hell World. Especially because
let's not,
the Ducks.
Let's not blow our bridge.
The Ducks and the Razzies drop. So
yeah.
Jumpers jump up to the second spot.
Jungle jumping the standings.
3-way tie for second. Okay, and it's only 1 point behind the Speeders. I guess we can't, ring the doom bell, bring out your dead. Yeah, but this isn't sensible reactions. We have some level-headed takes about the timing and scoring being flubbed because these are humans doing the everything and everyone makes mistakes. And they are correcting it for the next event. It's going to be corrected. And I assume that the next events subsequent are going to be corrected because you don't want to take away an overall podium from someone, unless it's the Savage Speeders. Take it away from them, please, God. Yeah. Please.
And also don't. I don't know.
So Jumpers up there with the Razzies and the Ducks. I mean, that's hype. That's pretty hype.
3-way tie for second.
Cats at only 1 point. A lot of time for everything to happen. Cat size still in 5th. Flares jumping up to 6th with that silver. They really got last.
This roster is just 2019, but funny.
Man, they really got last. So we almost had the worst to first to worst. We got a last to second.
Yeah.
And then the hazers.
Yeah, who won? Here's the Speeders with a nice stat.
Speeders last.
Speeders.
Jesus.
Speeders did pretty bad.
Jesus.
speeders did pretty bad this season.
I mean, not bad enough. Not bad enough. But
True.
the flares, first silver.
Slaying. First time in the top half.
Let's go.
Actually, I think qualifiers was the first time the flares ever got top half in anything overall. Like they've gotten top half in events, but they haven't gotten top half in like a quote unquote tournament. So that's cool. Go he who flares.
Yeah, that is something. The fact that the Ducks got bronze and dropped a spot. Not sure how I'm feeling about this spreadsheet graphic thus far, because you don't see the cumulative points or medal count, because Green Ducks got the silver, still get the bronze. Green Ducks were coming in with the bronze, so they got back-to-back bronzes, which I believe satisfies the bingo. Let's go. Team with back-to-back medals. Only took us 3 days. 2 events. Thank you, Ducks.
Let me check my thing. I can do it on mobile.
Everyone say thank you, Ducks.
Who's the team in the brilliant blue? It's the Ducks.
Green Ducks.
Go to Memphis, Tennessee. It's the Green Ducks.
Green
Ducks. Yo, and look at this. Look at this. It is on the why did I make
when will you
the
be selling
pen?
When will you be selling the Marson pen?
What? Oh, please, need the Marson pin. Look at this. Look at this. Like, this bingo is shaping up nicely. What else we got? Medical attention. I'm still not giving it to the ref, even though it did happen twice. Dude was all right.
I really want to put it under. Really want to put it under injury, but
nah.
I need someone to put a Tom and Jerry scream over that, over the head.
Wait, hold up. I think I have.
Do you have it in your soundboard?
Isn't it on? Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Someone with video editing skills, do that and send it to me, and I will send you a picture of my dog.
Yeah, I can probably do that like after the stream.
True.
So close to this. Did Greg say penultimate? Did he say penultimate heat?
I don't think he did.
I do not think so.
I was too busy laughing about the hazers hating on the refs.
I don't think he said penultimate.
Because that's just funny.
Matt, did he say penultimate?
Area.
All the way up at the top of the half pipe.
We're gonna be here.
We are.
See
if they can do a bit better.
Because they didn't number the heats, they lettered them. I think it's probably harder for them to
now
say penultimate. So.
And hats off to the officials and the referees that keep these competitions safe
Meow.
and fair. Chocolatiers with crazy cat's eyes dropped in
meow, meow.
Yeah, don't say it.
The line last. We are
Taking
working our way these heats quickly.
I don't know how to feel about the Mentees chant yet.
Much with that this time around.
It's not the chant. It's the cheerleaders singing it.
Oh yeah, no. Love the cheerleaders. Hey yo, No,
like I said, why do I feel like I have something to do with them
In the stadium cheering on their friends.
I think all of the teams should get cheerleaders.
no, like yeah, they really should. They really should. I mean, I have that picture of me as the Balls of Chaos cheerleader, which is gonna stay between me and
bring
God.
back too many bad memories.
I thought you were the mainframe cheerleader.
Yeah, no, I am a Made Bowl simp.
Yeah, we're
but the mint chant for this one, which
Maniacs fans still in the stadium cheering on their friends.
Bit.
It's like, give me an M, give me an I, give me an N, give me a T. Like, that's better than the Minty Maniacs on the course. And they're dancing like it's 1992.
They've never raced before.
Literally, their chant actively insults them.
It's like Minty Maniacs had one good season and then never again.
That is how sports go. That is how it be.
When is the Cobalts gonna have their good season? I just want to qualify. Yeah.
You guys can have a good season when we win a gold medal.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 14, 15, 16 for bobsled. Who we got?
Oh yeah, we gotta do predictions here. So wait, who did you predict, Dino, for predictions?
I don't even know.
Last event.
Oh, for the slalom, it was Ducks, Momo, Chalks, and then Wolfies, Razzies, and Jumpers. Out of all the teams to take the L, I took the L on that. Jumpers made me eat my words, which is very rare because the Jumpers don't do that all that often. Bobsled gonna be a buzzkill. Well, we've seen the images of the bobsled track, and it's looking way better than the winter special bobsled. I mean, none of them can shake a stick at the 2018 bobsled, but it's 2024. Snow doesn't exist. It's just how global temps be.
No, Kane.
Prediction standings. Don't know how you're judging these. That Kimchi's been having the best. Like correct.
I'm going up. I'm only scoring if you get dead on, and I don't. Did you? Because I barely heard yours.
I did not.
Because I know Kimchi got 2.
I got the green ducks on the podium. Correct. Yeah, Kimchi got 2 exactly correct. They put Flares second, Ducks third, and that completely hit. Kimchi, give me those daily numbers.
Everyone say thank you, Kimchi.
Nah, Kimchi pulling that Conrad Hines. Team Momo underrated or overrated? Banned. Banned. All right, bobsled. Can't put O-Rangers. Can't put Pink.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Wolfpack is gonna.
I was about to say Wolfpack too.
I think Wolfpack Silver.
Oh, Wolfpack Silver.
No, you know what? No, let's do Wolfpack Gold.
Wolfpack Gold. All right.
Wolfpack Gold back.
I have my predictions set in stone. My top 3. I'm going Raspberry Racers and Gold, Green Duck Silver, and Wolfpack Bronze.
Dang. Okay, I'll have high hopes for the Wolfpack.
I'm taking Ducks going 3 for 3.
Don't let me down, wolves.
And then my bottom 3 are the Crazy Cat's Eyes in 14th, Chocolatiers in 15th, and the Bumblebees in 16th.
Dang, that's pretty spicy because bobsled seems to benefit the heavier marbles, and B's are pretty heavy.
Got 14th last time in bob.
Yeah, but that was last time. This one's this
Bees are
time.
tiny.
That's this time
So,
we're talking about.
I don't have faith in the Bees.
Yeah, Razzies
Razzies
are a good.
About weight is so much about
The downside with having some mass to your glass is staying off of the bank turns, because you don't want to get
Basically,
too high, otherwise you'll overcorrect and you won't get the speed that you want.
It's kind of like driving a Formula 1 car. It's like you got to turn perfectly. If you turn too little, then you're understeer and you'll go high in the banking. If you turn too much, the back end will flip out and you'll oversteer, so you'll twitch in the turn. That leaves you the most amount of time.
Yeah, so you want to be a good sort of welterweight in this.
Walter White?
Walter,
we need to cook Walter.
I don't even know who that... That's if Breaking Bad took place in Minnesota.
Walter.
Hey,
Walter. I don't know.
That's
Mr. White, Gonna scooch right past you. Grab some blue methamphetamine,
Oh, yeah, let's go cook the meth, right? Or actually,
give me Wolves. We're all banking on the Wolves. Give me Team Momo.
I got a feeling.
Give me Team Momo silver. That's not a cope. And then give me Glacier's third.
I was thinking about Glaciers. For me, let's go. Give me Wolfpack.
All right.
They had the track record last time in bobsled.
Give me Green Ducks.
All right.
I'm going off of the the Marble League Winter Special standings in bobsled. The Green Ducks got 4th.
Give me Chaos.
Chaos, Emerald.
Chaos.
Dang, because I was about to put Chaos as the anti-podium, just to kick it off in 14th.
The bottom 3 from the Marble League Winter Special with the Cat's Eyes, Snowballs, and then Chocolatiers. It was actually the first time ever the Chocolatiers got dead last in an event.
Oh.
Okay, so you're going off of that precedent.
Yes.
I don't think...
got 13th. I think they're gonna rebound.
I mean, I was gonna say Chocolatiers down there. And then also CCE down there.
Are you still gonna say that?
Yeah, let's do 14. 14 hazers.
Damn.
15.
Can't catch a break.
CCE.
All right.
16 chalks.
Dang, it's spicy. Hazers. Yep. Yeah, because they're so light. That's the thing.
Very light. They're so light.
Hazers fans going through it. Could be worse. Could be block pushing.
Snowball's 13th.
And then Snowball's 13th.
We don't need it. Snowball's 13th. So it's gonna go Snowballs, Hazers, CCE chalks.
Damn. I don't see the chalks getting dead last. Give me Balls of Chaos 14th. And then, like, what someone said in the comments, like, this would be the event. not sure about what the rest of the season has in store, but bobsled, very prime event for a DNF. You get too high of a banking, you fall out of the sled, maybe have to go to the medical tent, so probably going to get a bingo that way. But anything can happen. So, Balls of Chaos
qualifying.
I mean, okay, so some things are possible. Balls of Chaos 14th. Let me go. Blackjacks 15th. I don't want to make the mistake of jumpers dead last. God, do I give it to the hazers?
Podium.
God, I might give it to the hazers. I'm sorry. Cannot catch a break. Back-to-back goose eggs. So I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong. I am quite frequently. But
you may be right.
Hazers country.
I may be crazy.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Somebody ping. It's because I am in 55th overall in the, or is that? Yeah, I am 55th.
Why did I choose
overall
Chaos as my type 3?
Same. No, I did because the way they looked in qualifiers, it looked like a Pinky's 22. It looked like a Pinky's 2022. They're just gonna steamroll.
They haven't been horrible so far. They're
I had
in, what, 7th place overall.
I had a very brief Balls of Chaos phase for like a couple days.
They're in 7th.
I even said they're tied with Team Primary for 5th. I don't know if that's true anymore. I mean, I still think they're top 10 for me, but I don't know if they're top 5. They're tied top 5.
I'm 55th overall. Madman's 52nd overall.
I'm 29th. I have the Ducks and Razzies as my 3x.
I will say though, after the first event, I had a point total of 69.
Nice.
My team is the Ducks, the Razzies, the Hazers, the Speeders, and the Snowballs. So 2019.
Okay.
My team is Balls of Chaos, Green Ducks, Solar Flares, Blackjacks, and Wolfpack, I think. Don't quote me on that.
I got Crazy Cat Size ×3 right because they're gonna repeat. They're gonna repeat. I'm sorry, I don't write the script. I'm not the Marble Gods.
They're gonna take 11th.
Crazy Cat Size ×3, Balls of Chaos ×2, and then Duck, Speeders, and Momo. And that's kind of pain.
Ducks are winning the league, trust.
I mean, that'd be pretty hype. I like the Ducks.
They deserve it.
They really do. All right. Let's see what other memes there are. Oh, I know. I like this one. I thought this was gonna be about the timing and scoring thing being so cruel. No, this is the Hazers laying the chin check to the ref.
It's even funnier the second time.
And then you got the
it really
the Rip
is.
Blue Marbles. Got some good lols.
Because the first time, that's just an accident. The second time, though...
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
Yeah. All right. So that is that. Got to predictions. Got through the controversy, which isn't even that big of a deal. It's getting fixed. Thank you, JMR. Y'all are amazing. Y'all crank out these amazing tourneys.
Put it under the rug and pretend it never happened.
Nah, they are addressing it. They are actively addressing it. And we
after
get
6, we're running
the
the
bingo
forget about
together.
Everyone say thank you, JMR.
It is all happening. And in 2 events, this time next week, we might have a team with 69 points. And then this time on Friday, might have a DNF. I wonder if every team's going to get 2 chances, or if it's just going to be run and done, and if you fail, too bad, so sad.
Is the schedule every other day? I don't remember.
It's every other day.
Okay.
It's
that's like
so
the
I can tell you now that we still do not know the events.
Yeah, we have
we knew the
snow
event
drag
before
on Friday. We have bobsled Friday, snow drag Sunday. That stream will be on the
Sunday.
subsequent Monday. So remind me to
2 stream days in a row.
yeah, and then it's gonna be very fun because that means there's gonna be an event Saturday and an event Monday, but
so 2 events.
2 events on the same day. I mean,
that's gonna be the stream of all time.
That's gonna be the stream of all time. It's gonna be, I mean, 12 hours. 12 minutes got us talking for an hour and a half. And most of that time is talking about the Manning family, which someone did put in the chat, forgot to mention it. Gonna mention it now because it's hilarious. That new marble team called the Mannings gonna be Cooper, Arch, and Cooper. And Royal. And Royal.
Who's the reserve? Or who's
Royal.
the captain who's reserve?
Royal.
I think Archie, Archie reserve.
Arch Cooper, Royal. And Royal gets no screen time, except for when they're trailing by 10 seconds. And that is trailing 15th by 10 seconds, mind you. All right, on that, on that Cobalt Stray, I will see y'all. I'll see y'all Friday with some assortment of this fiesta. Maybe a new intro, outro, because it's the Christmas time. I had a Halloween outro. Need a Quim one going. So, Quim, it's the holiday season.
The holiday season?
And until I get it's gonna be Santa and a sleigh, that I know. But, Waluigi gonna take us out. Have a good rest of your day. Good tomorrow. Take care.